Hello Virgo, this is your reading for this week. I hope you're doing amazing. So let's dive right in and pray. Spirit, guardian angel, divine energy, universal energy, what do you have for Virgo for the week of February 4th through 10th? What would you like for them to know, pay attention to, or be aware of at this time? Only allowing truth, honesty, love, and acceptance within the space. As above, so below. And Virgos, let's see what we have for you. I feel like mentally you're taking a rest from something or someone. I feel like you're still in it though. You're still in what you're doing, but mentally you're taking a rest, okay? You're reevaluating the safety of the relationship, what it's based on, and getting through the fears that allow you to build a better foundation for the relationship or the situation that you're in, okay? They told me passive approach. You're taking a passive approach more than a rest, I guess you could say. Okay. Alright, on the bottom of the deck, wow, you have the Magician. The Magician means that you have the power. And I feel like you're fully aware that you have the power, okay? Right now, you're building a solid home life, or what you believe a solid relationship would be, okay? You're building a legacy for yourself. You're building a legacy for your life. That's all that I'm really getting from that. It's like you don't want to back up from what you have. You want to just move forward. And you realize that you have the power to create that. You have the power to manifest that. And you have the power to solve anything that comes around to you so you can keep that going. The Page of Swords talks about a message that you had to make a judgment call on. This could be dealing with a Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius because of all the swords that I see here. I do see a Cancer, Scorpio, a Pisces, and there could be a fire sign. I see everybody here, so I'm just going to leave that there. But what's interesting is this message or this motion in your life, this change in waves, if you will, is causing you to make a judgment on how you want to move forward. It's like you have received the message. Now, what do I do with it? Okay, I feel like you're analyzing the situation so you can make a proper decision. But you get distracted by your emotions, or maybe a Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces emotions. Okay, and where the true emotions lie, or where your true emotions lie here. Okay, so you're trying to be you're using your analytical powers, as I like to say for you Virgos, to create a direction in which to go that is smart. And it's a lot. It's a lot because it's a lot of responsibility on you to make the right decision and to not make the wrong decision. Now, in this case, because you're doing that, you're not sure about your decisions because you have a tendency to overanalyze when you start thinking too deep of the situation. okay? But you have to realize that both of you are different and both of you make different choices, and someone may not be fully ready. There is a need for patience to take place, okay? There is patience that needs to take place because someone is going through something that needs to end, and this could be you or the other person, okay? It has something to do with taking too many risks and not being able to stand in their position for too long when they feel their emotions sway, okay? Somebody is an unrealistic dreamer. This could be a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, and their dreams or their ideals are unpractical, and that's not what you're trying to bring into your life right now, okay? Especially if someone is oversaturating you with love and emotion and care too much. It throws up a red flag to you, okay? Which is why you're in this rest phase here, and kind of watching but still connected to this person in some way. So like I said, you're rebuilding your balance, trying to feel safe in this situation and figure out what the real, let's say, sustenance of this union is about. And I'm getting this message about you're wanting what you want to feel on the outside or inside reflect what's happening outside, and then you'll be able to appreciate or open yourself up more. So the love or care that you feel for this individual, you want that to be reflected in the other person coming towards you, okay? The Tower comes to shake things up. So what you thought is going to change. What is it? You may feel like things are going in a different direction than how you wanted it to go. Or they do. And this brings about anxiety in you or the other person. If it brings it out in the other person, you're going to start to see them in a different light, okay? You're going to start to see them in a different light because they're not happy. And they start falling back into old ways, old things. And you feel like things are just going up in the air. There is a shock, there is a change, there is a difference. The Ace of Wands talks about an opportunity to turn things around. So I feel like they do want that with you, and they do want to turn things around. But they have to get rid of childish issues from the past. Okay? Childish things from the past. Things that no longer serve them. Okay? But when you bring this up or when they deal with it, that's when the negativity starts to approach or come out of them. Okay, and this is not helping nurture them or this relationship in any way. They have to make a choice. Oh, these are the two perfect cards to come out. They have to make a choice, and they have to be strong and have authority over these things that are coming in, or this could be with you as well. Okay, with this other person. So don't, if this person is going back into their old ways, don't go, oh, well, I'm here to help you through it. That's not where you want to be. Okay, you want to be on top, and you want to be cared for. It's not for you to try to fix someone. You cannot fix someone. Someone will not fix themselves for you. They need to fix themselves for themselves. Okay? Queen of Pentacles is you. That's you wanting to nurture the situation. Okay? But you have to learn, like I said, there's something to be learned here, because you don't want to fail. You don't want to be in a situation where you feel like you're the loser. Okay? Also, you don't want to bring this type of conflict into your life. All right, so moving forward, like I said with the 9, I'm getting more, this is more about being troubled or lonely nights and things like that, and you may be feeling that way and rethinking about rehashing this whole situation or starting it from anew. But this is what's interesting, is in your mind you're saying, you may be saying, I don't say you are, you may be saying, oh well, I'm gonna start this over from scratch. That's fine, but the other person isn't starting it over from scratch. So basically you're still where you were. You can't just mentally erase things that are currently happening, okay? The Page of Wands, this could be an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius coming into the situation, but it talks about a new beginning, a new adventurous outlook, okay? Not feeling confident and needing to release yourself from not being confident and being set in confusion. That is not where you want to be. That place is full of lies, and that place is full of deceit, okay? And that is not nurturing to you, Virgo, okay? So Queen of Swords talks about perceiving, nurturing through perception. The Queen of Swords is a beautiful card to come out for that. So basically, you can nurture and you can be kind and gentle, okay? But the Queen of Swords also has a stern hand, and that sword cuts things that are not supposed to be in her life, things that are not helpful or manifest the kind of life that you want to live, and she cuts those out. She cuts those out and welcomes in the things that are for her. Now, I will suggest, especially with the cards that are coming out, because now we're getting into advice, I feel, is that you have to take it slow. It is a journey. It is a journey. Love is a journey. Being with this person is a journey, because they have to learn how to change, and I believe we talked about this last week, okay? Don't hold on too tight, because it'll cause failure, right? You have to be able to have a loose grip on this person and not be like, well, this is the be-all and end-all, because it's not. Okay, it's this is supposed to teach you something, how to be a different type of lover. There it is. Okay, so the King of Cups talks about the Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces needing to think about what they're manifesting into their emotions. Okay, what kind of emotions they're manifesting out. Because I'm getting this feeling like they're going to say to you that you don't care, or that you're mean, or try to lash out at you. But really, it's about them needing to get themselves together. It really doesn't have anything to do with you. If this person is just spending too much time trying to be a youngin', trying to have their cake and eat it too and have a good old time, you may need to walk away. Because this is what you're going to continue to manifest, okay, into your life, okay? If they decide to change and make a good decision, then you reward that decision. It's almost like training, but I don't like to say it that way, okay? You want to bring positivity, love, and happiness into your life. If that is not the case, then you need to separate yourself, okay? Because you have to let go of these negative situations and not let them manifest into something bigger, or bigger problems and bigger issues. Okay. Okay, Virgos. Forgiveness. I acknowledge that harboring resentment blocks my flow of love. How beautiful is that? Sometimes you have to let a person go. That's what we were talking. It's so funny how these come together, but that's what we were talking about here at the bottom, right? You have to learn how to forgive a person. You can love them but not love their actions, okay? And that's what's happening here. You can care about a person but not care for their actions. You don't have to involve yourself in the situation because you feel like that's what you need to do. You don't need to do anything, right? You can also care about yourself by letting it go. Remember, you're the manifester. You are creating your own life and what you introduce into your life. And this week is a realization for you to stop and see what direction that you are taking yourself into. Okay, is this the kind of foundation that you want to create? Okay. Stay optimistic about your love life. Don't always think that things are going to fall apart. Don't overanalyze, as we seen here at the beginning, okay? It just is what it is. You can't say, oh my God, I should have saw this happening. You never know what's going to happen, because you can't psychically figure out somebody's actions, right? This reminds me of a story. So, a long time ago, I was in a relationship with an Aries. And you know, Aries are any fire sign really, they tend to go where the wind blows them, okay? And I would pull cards all the time and be like, oh my God, what is this person doing? Blah, 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 blah. It would literally change every 30 minutes. Because that person, and I don't want to say it was because he was that person was a fire sign. It was just because that's just who they were as a person, okay? And it would change so often. I couldn't pick it up, like, they want this now, they want this now, they want this now, you know? And that's what you have to realize about people, is they don't even know what they want to do, okay? You can't really predict what someone else is going to do unless they're very set in their ways, and then it kind of flows, or you can get a roundabout, like, it's not going to work out. But that's why we can't go into specifics, mostly because of that very reason. Anyway, I don't know where all that came from. Make the effort, okay? Great love takes the steps. Interesting. So it's not that you can't love this person, but like I said, it is a journey. You don't want to hold on too tight though, because it is a journey and people change, situations change, so you have to have a looser grip, okay? Next we have engagement. Engagement is about you moving into a different area of your life. It says your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment, and it just means that you're able to understand the next level of commitment. You're able to get there because you're blossoming, or you're awakening to another level of understanding about love, okay? That's where you are, Virgo. I'm going to leave that there because, you know me, I can keep ranting and raving about stuff. But thank you so much for listening, and I will see you next week for more self-discovery. Love and light to you. Bye-bye.